Alright, you guys, I'm back with another gas mask review here. This is probably one of my more favorite gas masks I've recently gotten. Um, is a Chinese TF1 gas mask. Pulled out here. Well, actually, not yet. Tell you a little bit something about the mask. Is it's basically a GP5 copy that they put larger eye lenses in. The filter input is plastic, and it is a lot more modern mask. It's a lot softer. The rubber is tan. I believe that the exhale and inhale valves are a little bit different, but don't quote me on that. It's only what I've heard because I can't really find a bunch of information about the mask because it seems to be a little bit more uncommon. And so if you need to know where to get one, I can tell you. I purchased mine for I believe it was about $34 with shipping. And what you will receive when you order one is you will get the gas mask in its carrying bag, which I'll get to that later. When you buy one, you will receive these two things. You'll get a green Chinese coffee can filter and a Chinese TF1 hose. So this is what you will get. And I got a special deal that they had, which for $5 more allowed me to purchase. Uh, Came with two extra filters. Okay, so I got two extra filters and pulling out here, two extra gas mask hoses. So that was a pretty good deal for $34, I figured, so I just took it. So, and it looks like all the filters are almost made in the same lot number. Because one's 5698 and the other one is 5658. So I'm assuming that they were made fairly close to each other, and they were made in the year 2001, so they're fairly recent. I don't know if this is the one that comes open. Yeah. But a lot of you guys, they basically are a coffee can filter, but they are much smaller than the Russian coffee can filter. I'll show you this here. As you can see, the Chinese one is much smaller, but I believe it filters for just as long, so you're not really losing out on anything. Now, get a little bit more onto the mask itself. So again, you're going to receive all this in its brand new packaging. These hoses were in their original sealed plastic. The filters were in plastic, and it was all sealed up. The bag was folded up. Mine, at least, was folded into a small little square in a plastic bag. And show you stuff about the bag. It's kind of a cheaply made bag, it seems like, that it's just a button. But I'll show you how it holds it on here. It's just a little loop that goes around the button and holds it closed. Now, one thing that's pretty cool is you will also receive a set of instructions for it, which is kind of funny because it's translated. Because like it says here, TF1 gas mask filtering both biological and chemical agents, also good filter some type of nerve gas. But so it's just kind of some stuff got screwed up in the translation, I guess. But it tells you what type of gases that it filters, how to use it, how to put it on, how to store it, how to clean it, and how to size yourself for the gas mask. So I thought that was kind of cool. And onto the mask itself here. It is very similar to, let me just get this back here. Very similar in size and shape, actually in design overall, to the Russian GP5, as you can pretty much tell. So you can tell with the GP5 it has much larger lenses, that the GP5 comes in a little bit. And if you actually want to give me a sec, I can just go grab the GP5. Alright, pulling it out of its bag here. Probably should have done this before I started recording. But, okay, so I got the GP5 now. So, main differences, as you're going to notice immediately, is, well, I mean, you're not going to notice that as immediately, but the eyepieces on the TF1 are obviously much larger. They're made out of two different colors of rubber, and a really cool thing is that the TF1 filter input is plastic, while the Russian is just, it looks like it's just a piece of stamped steel. And the TF1 is actually angled, which is pretty neat. And all the cloth on the TF1 is white as opposed to gray. So it works almost the exact same way from what I can tell. But there are not many markings on this mask, actually. All I can find is that in China, I'm assuming that in the sizes, a size 4, I'm assuming that's still extra large, just like in Russian gas masks. And then, so it's a little bit big for me, but it still fits and seals up alright. And then the only other marking on here is the 013. And my camera is lagging again, sorry about that. So, show you the inside of the mask. Gotta focus this thing constantly. So here's the inside of the mask. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, well, that's the best I can give you. As you can see, where you exhale, down here, where your air comes in, up here. God damn, this thing is really... Where you inhale. Let me see if I focus it out better. Where you inhale and your eyepieces, and then where your nose rests. So, that's basically the gas mask. And then it's designed to be used with a hose attached, like this. And then this large filter screwed on to the end of it. Now, I never know about the filters. I can't find any information if these filters are dangerous at all. I mean, I wouldn't think they'd have a special sim because they're made in 2001. But I'm assuming with China with their whole lead paint thing that this might be lead paint on the outside, so don't eat it. But like the PRWU and the SCHMS, it has holes in the bottom of the bag to put your filter, because the filter goes in the bag here. And just kind of rests in a little wooden block down there, I believe. No, there's actually no wooden blocks. Oh, yeah, it's a piece of cloth that just kind of suspends it off the bottom of the bag. So, give me a sec, I'll put the mask on. Again, you guys, I'm apologizing for how badly my webcam is lagging. It's pissing me off. So, overall on the quality of this mask, I'm definitely gonna have to rate it much higher than the GP5. I mean, the latex is much softer. It seems like if it does fog up, it's much easier to get the fog out of there. And I have noticed that the larger eye ports really help. I mean, you wouldn't think that just, that much space would make a difference, but it does. It makes a huge difference. Oh, hold on. Alright. So, and the carrying bag is kind of it's kind of funny, honestly, for a military carrying bag. It has kind of a goofy nylon strap that almost looks like you got a toy. And it's got the, but it's tough. I mean, it's got the goofy little button thing. Overall, I mean, for $34.95, I believe is what I paid for it. I got 3 filters, the mask, 3 hoses, and a carrying bag. instructions, all brand new in packaging. So I'm not going to be complaining. And so again, they are all sold out of the 3 hoses, 3 filters deal. I actually bought the last one, but they do still have the size large TF1 that comes with 1 hose, a filter, and a carrying bag, and that is all brand new, packaged up in the box. And they have it in size large and small. So if you wear size large or small, you're good. But again, they sent me an extra large, so I mean, I don't care because it still fits me and seals. But that might be a problem for some of you. So if you would like to know where to get one, PM me and I'll tell you that you can pick it up for about $25 with about, I believe, like $6 or $7 shipping. So you could be looking at $31 for the entire mask. But it'd definitely be a cool collection, addition to the collection. And soon enough here, I have a Chinese M69 gas mask on the way from Hong Kong. So as soon as I get that one cleaned up, I definitely will be making a review about that as well. Because these two will go pretty cool together, because they basically are China's military gas masks for the last couple of years. So, and this mask, I can't really tell when it was made, honestly, because all it has on it is an 013 and the size. But overall, the mask is very nice. Everything about it's great. Fits nice. It's soft. So if you have an extra $25, or even if you don't, I would go ahead and pick up on this deal, because I see everywhere else people are wanting $70 to $100 for these. And those are websites that don't really know what they are. There are certain websites out there like Army Gas Mask that they overprice them, but you can definitely tell when the masks are harder to find on there, because it's just everywhere else wants much more than $25 for these. So if I were you, I'd recommend definitely picking one up. And again, it's basically a Russian GP5, just higher quality. So if you're into Chinese collecting or even just gas mask collecting, I definitely recommend picking one up. So thanks for watching, guys.